All right. It done got cold in here. Snow was falling outside. It was blowing sideways just a second ago. It done chilled out now. But so I wanted to record this download. Normally, I save these kind of downloads for Saturday school episodes and Saturday school lessons, right? But for some reason, I'm being guided to do this one or give this download. Okay, so I believe it was, what day was this? I want to say it was the 6th. I was talking to someone on Twitter, and they mentioned something about, like, someone asked them if the government or somebody made time travel, would they be down with it? And the person was like, I'm good on time travel. And me, being me, I come in the damn conversation unprovoked and unasked. And I'm like, you already time travel. It already exists. How can they invent something that was already within us? Right? Let me explain. We literally already have time travel. There is no technology to create time travel. We've had it forever. We've had it since we've had time travel. Memories, time travel. Dreams, time travel. Imagination, time travel. Okay? It's all time travel. Did you know that? Did you think about that? Did you realize that? I don't think you did. Okay? Time is not linear. So time as we know it, like the clock going from 12 to 12 and starting over, and the calendar going from the 1st to the 30th, the 31st or whatever, time is not linear. Time is cyclical. Cyclical? Time is cyclical, okay? Time is a circle. A circle has no end. Time has no end. The time we know is an illusion. Literally, everything goes in a circle, a cycle. Everything is happening at once. Because a circle has no end, literally, it just loops, everything loops around. So everything's happening all at once, on a loop, all the time, forever, at once. Okay? Now, everything is simultaneous, literally. So, if you really think about it, right now, I'm here in this moment. If I use my memory to think back when I was 6, I'm time traveling. Because, like I said, time is simultaneous. It's all happening at one time. So if I'm here right now in this present moment, but I'm thinking about something that happened when I was 6, I'm literally time traveling. I'm in the current moment, but I'm also in the moment when I was 6, because it's all the same moment. Okay? Time is an illusion. It's all the same moment. Okay? You're not remembering. You're literally going back in time and reliving. You're not dreaming. You're literally traveling to other dimensions, other timelines, other realities, other probabilities. Your dreams are not imagination. Your dreams are not dreams. You're astral traveling. You're traveling through realms in the spiritual. In the spiritual realm, you're traveling when you sleep, when you dream, okay? You're not imagining anything. You're manifesting. When you imagine, you're time traveling because you're going to the future. You're seeing and envisioning, imagining what you want to happen in the future. Whether you're imagining getting off of work and going home and enjoying a glass of wine, you time traveled. You went to the future. You're in this present moment, but you're thinking about the future and what you're going to do. You're time traveling and you're manifesting that moment. Period. Like, that's literally, it's all one time, okay? But let me also There's another thing I wanted to point out about time travel, but it's in my phone. Give me 1 second to mess up the angles. Hi. Hi. Okay. So I wrote this note. I got this download, wrote this note in July. Okay. Time travel is a fifth dimensional energy of the 5D, the spiritual realm. Okay. And like I said, time traveling, memories, dreams, imagination, that's all part of the 5D. Memories, that's 5D energy, that's spiritual. That's spiritual realm energy. Imagination, that's manifesting, that's spiritual realm energy. Dreaming, you're astral traveling in the spiritual realm. That's spiritual realm energy, okay? So time travel is a fifth dimensional energy, spiritual realm energy. In the 5D, time is not linear, like I already said. It's cyclical. I have so much trouble with that word. My mouth wants to say something else, but not that. It's simultaneous. Now, in the 3D, which is our current reality, okay, there is linear time. That's a man-made creation. It's not even, it doesn't even mean anything. Let me explain. Now that I'm on my spiritual journey, I literally have no concept of time. Literally. 1 minute feels like 2. 1 hour feels like 20 minutes. 3 days ago feels like yesterday. If I try to remember something that happened beyond this year, I literally cannot pinpoint if it was 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Everything feels like it's on the same frequency for me, okay? For me, time is simultaneous. You could literally ask me what I did yesterday at such and such time. Unless I was doing something significant, I will not be able to tell you, or I will not be able to tell how long ago something, it's just really hard to explain, okay? But for me, time is no longer linear. It's literally simultaneous. Like I said, 3 years ago feels like 1 year ago, feels like 6 months ago. It all feels like the same year to me, okay? Now, 3D time, which is our current reality, the time is linear. That requires us to have history books and photos and to study history and etc., okay? We have reference points because here the time is linear, okay? There's a start, an end, and points in between. In the 5D, in the spiritual realm, this is all heart-based. It's feeling. So memories are feelings, nostalgia, time travel, dreams, feelings, warnings, etc. Imagination, feeling what you want, manifesting it, okay? In the 5D, it's all heart-based. It's all feeling. A 5D being does not need to read or study about a past point in time, like 1776, for example. They don't have to read or study about that. A 5D being, they literally time travel by feeling this point in time through their heart space. Their consciousness travels to that point in time and feels the energy of that time period while still being present in their current moment in time. Now, as a 3D unawakened being, you wouldn't see that way. You wouldn't understand time to be that way. You wouldn't look at memories, dreams, and imagination in that manner. But a 5D being, someone spiritually awakened, can understand the concept that I just gave. They can understand why time travel is feeling, why time travel is spiritual, why it's memories, dreams, imagination, okay? So literally this message is only going to resonate with those who are ready to hear it and understand it. If you're not spiritually awakened or awakening, you're not going to understand what I just said to you. It's going to sound like gibberish. It's going to sound like nonsense. But if you're in alignment with what I have just said, you know exactly what I'm saying. You feel it just like I do. It's not linear. Time is cyclical. Cyclical. That word gonna be the death of me. It's cyclical, and we already time travel when we remember, when we imagine and manifest, and when we close our eyes and go to sleep at night and have all those dreams. But that's all I have. That was the message. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it here, and I will see you in another one. You already know what I'm about to say.